Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as the Ice Court going up against Ostrogoth Ironhand, where the guy that sent this in the email stated that he has attempted this battle 13 times apparently, and that he just can't manage to get the win. He said he got close once, but he just can't get the win, because Ostrogoth Ironhand is just too damn powerful, because he's got the Life Bane Blade, and he's basically unkillable. So we just need to do a good job. We've got an okay army here, good front line of Tsar Guard. Everything's got a lot of experience, lots of Kossar for damage dealing, and we've got some light war sleds. Missing a few units in the army, but we'll make do, I guess. And he's got loads of reinforcements coming in, most of which is just like labor and hobgoblins, but they can just sort of pin us down with just a sheer number of them when the really strong units can get in there. I really think that the key to victory here is luring Ostrogoth Ironhand away from the fight and just trying to army loss him, which is what he said he tried to do, but he just couldn't achieve it. Let's just hope we've actually got enough ammunition to kill all these bloody orcs and greenskins and whatever. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Okay, so with the Lichbone Pennant, does it really matter who... You know what, I think I'd prefer it on this one here, because I think that the light war sleds are probably going to spend a lot of the time shooting Ostrogoth, and he's got physical resistance, so let's try to bypass that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Whereas the Tsar Guard, I imagine most of the things that they're going to fight aren't going to have physical resistance. So let's just be wasted. Something that we could do, which I'm not sure if I'm going to do yet. I don't think I will, but could hide most of the units. No, I don't think I'm going to do that in this army, in this situation. With the sleds, they're probably going to wait for their reinforcements. I think we need to set up around here. If we can try to take out the faster units first, like the Bale Taurus, the Bull Centaur Renders, if we can take them out without too much damage, that should be good. And a little bit damage on her. Alright, try and find the best terrain we can. Yeah, we need to try to create a choke point, which is why corner camping is usually the way to go when you're outnumbered by this much. We'll also checkerboard formation. I imagine he did that as well, but we're going to do it as well. He didn't say that is specifically what he did, but this is definitely a situation that calls for it, because we've got the range advantage. With 154 range compared to their 130. So even the back line should be able to shoot at their front line. But what this does here is this makes it really difficult for their overwhelming numbers to pin everything down all at once. So that even if they do break through the Tsar Guard, which I'll do my best to make sure that they don't, but even if they do, at least somebody will be able to keep shooting, because that's how we get our damage output out. Okay, pretty happy with that. Put them on guard mode and stand back to about there. Okay, now, balance of power is in our favor to begin with, but I think it's completely underrating Ostrogoth and his healing. We need to, of course, make sure Ostrogoth doesn't go into melee, because he's going to regenerate. He has to be shot. But at the same time, I also need the ammunition from these guys to take out the Bull Centaur Renders. They're probably the most dangerous unit. Actually, I shouldn't put them on fire at will here. If we can get them to start charging at us early, that would be really handy. We've also got magic, which... yeah, we don't want any shots being shot at Goblin Laborers. That's such a waste. These guys here don't have any physical resistance, but they're just a really high value target. Okay, I would have actually preferred a Ice Wizard as opposed to Tempest here. I'll save the magic for later. Now's not really a good opportunity. Let's just try to get Ostrogoth to chase us. Okay, now the Bull Centaur Renders are 62 speed. We're 78. We should be able to outrun them, no problem. Okay, yeah, put that on fire. Well, let's try to lure these two specifically elsewhere. So far, a good amount of damage has been done on the bull centaurs. Yeah, we really want to make sure that no ammo shoots, you know, those waste of targets. Okay, good start, I think. I doubt we've got enough ammunition to kill Astrogoth, but if we could just keep his health low, the balance of power will shift in our favor, I think. It's also on very hard battle difficulty. Just showcasing that. Yep, difficulty modifier 8. Alright. Astrogoth must never reach over here. If that happens, we lose. It's okay if we're just shooting this one here at the moment. It's just as valuable as a target as Astrogoth at this point in time. That's nobody. Alright, so that's the balance of power. Okay, let's get our Lord around over there now and start popping down some spells and really thin out those numbers, because that is an absolute shitload of them. You guys need to fire faster. Alright, you get over this way. Go now. You know what? Chucking in a Guardian's Call and trying to pin them down while we put down probably combined Blizzard and Hailstorms, just do as much damage as possible. That'll really save a ton of ammunition. Who did that? Is that you? I think it was. He's nearly dead as well. Yeah, don't shoot this dude. Waste of ammo. But so far, so good. This is exactly what we want to do. Just keep him distracted for the entire battle. Both of them. Alright. You get in there. Pin them down. It won't last very long, but we want to get a nice big blob going. Watch out. If those bull centaur renders get to us, even with low health, they'll probably still beat us. Okay, you go in there. Okay, now, don't worry about overcasting that. Just chuck that down and maybe overcast this one here. Damn it, we got caught. Move, 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 move. Okay, we have done a lot of damage, so that's good. Okay, well at least we didn't lose any of the war sleds. That one's leaving the area. That's fine. If I have to withdraw her from the battlefield, so be it. We do not want to fight the Great Taurus. Decent amount of damage done to Astrogoth there. How fast is the Great Taurus? 60 speed. Right, that's only because we've got spell active. The passive. We've done a lot of damage with her, so that's good. Okay, hopefully we can lose his aggro. How are we going over here? We're about to arrive. Okay, I think we've got a good situation going on over here. That's fine. Balance of power has improved slightly. But yeah, 330 kills, 23,000 damage, that's good. What else could we do here? I could use this to increase my speed by a little bit. Well, that's good. Alright, you may fire at will. They're just slowly walking towards us. That's fine. Okay, the Bale Taurus speed is 80. Okay, we're actually slightly faster than it, but when it's in pursuit and it's better fatigue, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, the Bull Centaur renders are almost all gone. And then we've got a little bit of ammunition left to hurt Astrogoth, but I don't think we'll kill him. back a little bit there. Alright, to slow them down, let's just chuck down this. It'll probably miss, but it'll just cause the passive just for a short time, so that we can just slow them down by 25% on the approach. And they didn't actually dodge it that much. Need to get rid of this. Okay, now just keep Astrogoth busy as long as you can. Oh, damn it. Maybe I shouldn't have gone through the forest here. Slowed us down a bit. Didn't slow them very much. Let's get you to the back there, to safety. Alright, we're shooting Astrogoth, and he is not really keen on sticking around, but that's fine. We'll get his attention again in a moment. Alright, we've also got this dude here, that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, I really want this Bale Taurus dead. Too much with that right now. What's going on? Yeah, we still got his attention. That's good. That's good. I'm going to put them on skirmish mode, which I don't normally want to do. But, okay, Bale Taurus down. That's good. Now, Bull Centaur, Torok, take him out. Let's keep using the cheaper spell there. How we going? Yeah, we definitely don't have enough ammunition to kill him, but we got him down to half health, so I think we've got a chance of army lossing him. That's the important thing here. Okay, that dude's almost dead. That's it. Our guys are doing pretty well. Alright, aim for the high value targets, which are the archers. Don't worry too much about the orc laborers. They are not that important, because our Tsar guard can handle that. You guys... Okay, good. Just keep him distracted. That's it. Don't shoot their lord. There's just no point in that. He's too small. Just don't worry about it. Just keep bombing them. We've also got this ability here, now that we're not under a huge amount of pressure from that Bale Taurus, I can get in a bit closer. Because yeah, you gotta get really close for this one. That's it. Still got him on skirmish mode just in case. I'm not keeping an eye on it all the time. Blobbed up a bit too much there. This dude's coming back, shoot him. Just focus a little bit more over this way. You haven't got his... We did it! We did it! That wasn't so bad. Well, I knew what I was doing, that's the thing. I have been in this situation many a time before. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, with Astrogoth, you want to make sure he just does not get any value on us. But, see, what ended up happening here is because we did so much damage to them without them inflicting much damage to us, we got an early army loss penalty. If we don't get that early army loss penalty, then we have to fight Astrogoth Ironhand. You know, even chasing him down with these guys here, he's probably going to recover more health than we'll do damage to him. So we can't really run him down. We can run down his army, though. So we'll get him over here, run down as much as we can, and then maybe you can just auto-resolve, get rid of him next turn. If you can manage to steal his life sword, that'd be really handy. Yeah, pretty minimal damage. They never really got into the back line, apart from this one here getting shot by their archers. The light war sleds did an amazing job. They were the key to this victory, really. And of course, I think that that huge bombardment we did over here, that made it so we just didn't... Because we actually ran pretty low on ammo. Didn't have to go into melee as much, because yeah, she took out 23,000 of their health at the start. Some decent items on it. Come on. How are we going over here? Yeah, keep running them down. Try to kill as many of them as possible. Even though they'll replace these lords here, killing them at the very least is going to give us more experience and more money. That one's way too early. Alright, there we go. Nice. That plan went off without a hitch. I mean, I think that was the gist of what he was trying to do. I guess I just did it better. Didn't manage to kill their hero, but like I said, just pursue them and finish them off next turn. Because your army's in good shape. And the only damage she took was because of those spirit leeches. And all the damage that they took from the bull centaurs getting in, which by the way, they're completely dead, so they're not coming back. Until they recruit another one. All the damage they did gets restored because no entities were killed. So, important targets killed. We got rid of the bull centaur renders and the great taurus. Those are two very dangerous units. The rest of this stuff here is very easy for them to replace. High level hero got killed, so that is very good. So basically have to start again with that. I didn't quite see what level the bull centaur Torok was. Wasn't paying attention to it, but I don't think it's super high level. So if you can manage to pursue it and finish it off, that'd be good. You don't want him getting immortality. If we go with this, we'll actually end up in better health than we were at the start of the battle. The other options aren't super appealing, so let's go with that.
Before the Froster Weaver.
And let's just see how the rest of this goes.
Friends of Kislev, we greet you.
I'm assuming you want that, because you got a defensive alliance with him, but just ask it again on your turn, and you should actually be able to get maybe a little bit more out of him.
Let us discuss.
I usually don't do diplomacy during disaster battles, because I don't know exactly what they want.
The Boca Palace's doors are open.
Alright, so I saw we were in the Darklands there. Where is it? Oh, there she was. Alright, Astrogoth has managed to avoid you. Yeah, he managed to... Oh, no, you've got just enough movement to catch him.
Praise be to the blizzard.
Yeah, you really don't want this hanging around. That's only turn 51. So yeah, he'll have a hard time replacing this. That being said, you're right in front of Uzkalak, but you also don't have a siege attacker in the army. So my advice would be take out Astrogoth and just knock him out of the game for 5 turns. He's only rank 11 as well. But even at rank 1, Astrogoth is very dangerous in the early stages of the campaign. Until you've got like loads of guns just firing on him with magical weapons, because he's got a lot of physical resistance. But yeah, my recommendation would definitely be go for that attack there. The rest of your campaign seems to be going pretty well. You've actually got quite a lot of territory for turn 50. Alright, anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something there. If you're having trouble with Astrogoth, I've had trouble with him in my campaigns as well. The best solution is that if you can't, like, get a full line of guns with magical weapons to just kill him instantly, and he's going to get in, he's a small target, he's going to get in and cause all kinds of mayhem in melee, because he's a very strong melee combatant. And if you don't have a duelist, like for example Archaon, someone really strong that can just cut his head off really quick, my advice is to get a fast unit to just lure him away, because it's actually very easy to bait. And he tends to derp out a fair bit. That's what I would recommend. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.